Woof, woof, woof. Gosh, the dogs bark at everything. What do you say when the man becomes more paranoid, more restless than the dog? You say dogs are peaceful. Dogs show us the way. Then what does it mean when the dog becomes more paranoid and restless than the man? Then you are screwed. Then there is nothing. See this little apple mug? This was given to me by my stepmother, who works at Apple. And I use air quotes because, wow, it's all an illusion, isn't it? Wealth, addiction. The challenge with a stepmother is that they come from a different family than you. And what you realize is that your family was artistic, was unique, somebody from your family dies, and a normal random person from another random family takes hold. Slowly, the ideals of your new, or I should say old, creative family separate themselves in connection with each other as different from the family member who entered later in time. And what happens is these three people, happy as they've always been together, begin to ostracize the new person. And the new person resents this, which fuels the fire of turmoil. And before you know it, the family breaks down. It's very subtle. We are far too rich to actually end in divorce or despair. But it's really tough to live in this new dynamic and pretend that nothing is there. especially when morals come into play. When we start talking about Black Lives Matter, the Republican Party, the state of the United States presidency. And you realize that this triangle has very strong morals. And this group of Americans that your stepmother came from has different morals. Then what happens? I am willing to kill myself on behalf of the good of a good cause. Modern America sits idly by. The protesters are the enemy, says this group of people. And it hurts to watch. They say violence is bad, when violence is a fact of life. If you suffer and you hurt and you know death, you know that A, life is eternal, and B, to embrace eternity is to embrace suffering. You cannot avoid it. The more you try to avoid suffering, the more you will hurt. There are no such things as bad people. Life is inherently good. God is created with love. Black lives matter. Right now they matter more than most lives because they are playing catch up to the white supremacy which has reigned over this world for very long. Not long, of course, in the time of modern Homo sapiens. How old is Earth? The observable Earth as we know it? At least several billion years. How old is the oldest modern human? At least as far as we know. 500,000 years. 500,000 is half of 1 million, and a billion is a billion, a million, a millions? Wow. I think a million's 1,000 1 millions, but yeah, a significant amount of time. Yeah, I guess you would have it this way. 100 years, 100,000 years, 100 million years, 100 billion years. Is that right? Thousands, millions, billions. And so humans are there. The universe, Earth is here. But you have to understand that this is exponentially larger than this because it doubles. It's something the human brain can't wrap its head around, but that still exists. Interesting. How's my life? Oh, it's fine. Just doing nothing. Just frustrated with my family, frustrated with the world, frustrated with the internet, frustrated with memes, with news, with commercialism, It has been 1 week. I'm still alive.